important is lighting in your studio? In this video, we're going to figure out just how important lighting is. This is my painting studio at a little bit past noon. I've got this north-facing window that you think would bring in a lot of nice natural light. But there is a massive tree outside, which we don't want to cut down. Why don't we see what my studio looks like with just a few lamps on? It's still horrible. This studio is about to get a makeover. If I'm going to have sufficient lighting in here, then I'm actually going to be painting over here, because usually the light is best on that wall, but this is just a better spot for everything. So my lighting really should be about 35 degrees from the painting surface, as high as it can be on the ceiling. I don't have the highest ceiling, so we'll see how this works out. A lot of artists like to talk about how important it is to have 5,000 Kelvin light bulbs, and that's the color temperature range. But not a lot of them know about the CRI, the color rendering index. The higher the CRI, the better it is. I went out and got some specialty bulbs, and it really didn't cost that much. I still overall paid less than $100, and hopefully it works out. But this is the first time I've ever tried upgrading lights, because before I was spoiled. I got to have an actual professional studio at college that was just supplied to you from being there. I would have preferred a better setup, but finding 5,000 Kelvin and 90 or above CRI bulbs isn't the easiest.
Whoa, that is bright.
Awesome. I do have some shadows. Maybe it's because it's too powerful. I can always build a box. A simple search on Google on the color rendering index will show you exactly what that's gonna do. This is like a true daylight setup. Now I can see a bit more of the issues that I've been having with this painting. Now even after all of the checking that I already did, I'm still in a trial period here. Okay. So I actually grabbed this handy tool. Still good.
That's really nice, Kim. Good job.
I was supposed to go out and do another go paint, but my daughter woke up sick, and I'm not feeling all that great myself either, so it's probably best to stay indoors. I still have lots of stuff that I can do here, so might as well get to work. This I actually originally made into my son's nursery, and then I discovered that the AC doesn't work sufficiently in this room, so in the winter it doesn't get any heat, and in the summer it doesn't get cooled down. I mean, I can sweat it out while I paint, I don't mind, but I don't want my son living in that kind of condition. So this is now a multi-purpose art room, school room. Yeah, I homeschool my kids. There's a lot going on here. I have a commission coming up that I'm really excited about, and I want it to turn out as good as possible. So I'm gonna upgrade the walls to a more neutral color so that my eyes don't get confused with my painting and then this forest green background. And it should make the videos a lot more professional looking too. In all my research, apparently darker is better. It can also make me feel pretty sleepy, so I'm testing out a bunch of neutral grays. When I did my apprenticeship, I actually was in a home studio, so insufficient lighting and not the best space, but it worked. Then I came up to college and I had access to that studio. The walls were light, the lighting was fantastic, and I did a lot of all-nighters there. I don't feel like I have to go with the crazy dark. I don't think I've ever painted in a dark studio before, and a lot of my stuff has come out pretty good. But neutral, I think, is the main goal. Dark, light, it's okay. Just neutral and good lighting. In addition to upgrading the lighting and painting the walls, I also got rid of a few unnecessary pieces of furniture so that I have more space in here. Now I'll do my watercolor, sketching, canvas preparation over here, and I'll do my acrylic and oil and on canvas painting over here, where I can decide which light I would rather have, or if I want both. And I'll probably figure out a way to diffuse the light as well. I feel so awake in this room now. It really works. Well, thank you for joining me in this studio transformation and why I chose to do it. If this has been helpful to you, then please let me know by hitting that like button. That is always appreciated. And if you've watched more than a few of my videos and enjoyed them and you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Because I'm just going to keep doing more stuff like this. I'll see you next time. I made a mark. There it is. Oh, I can't reach it. I'm in need of help. dust in the eyes.
Laugh, laugh, jumper, joy. You can't catch me on the gingerbread boy.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. Videos are hard. My kids had a blast doing this last night. Kids like to work, as long as you don't tell them it's work.